What is up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. I just finished watching the State of Play deep dive on Ghost of Yotei, and it was incredible. It was incredible. We're getting a lot of quality of life things. At least that's my opinion from what I saw. The graphics looks amazing. You can check out my reaction video. And definitely make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And hit the bell notification so you don't miss out when we go live. Because we will be going live with that game come October. But it seems like a lot is changing in terms of the gameplay from Ghost of Yotei. From Ghost of Tsushima to Ghost of Yotei. In Ghost of Yotei, from the presentation, what I gathered is there doesn't seem to be any stances. Instead, there's 4 weapons. There's dual katanas, the singular katana, the odachi, which is just a super long katana, and the kusarigama. And all the weapons have strengths. At least they mentioned in the video that the dual swords are strong against spear enemies. They also showed that she's gonna have guns, she's gonna have bombs, she's gonna have bow and arrow. And they didn't show any of the like, you know, side missions, like how you would chase the fox. I didn't see anything like that. No chasing the fox. She does have shrines though, like remembrance shrines. She has the hot springs. They showed that. The bamboo cutting, they showed that. And then a very interesting thing they showed was that the journal from Ghost of Tsushima has been changed to something a little bit different. It's called the Wolf Pack, and it basically shows you all the NPCs that you've come into contact with or shop vendors that you've come into contact with. And basically on that screen, it'll get updated when they have new items to offer, or if they have like a quest or anything for you, you can it'll update there, and you can see it there without having to travel directly to the towns and talk to the person directly, which goes directly into the next thing, which was the setting up camps, which I really loved. So they were saying that when you set up camps, the people from the wolf pack could come and visit you, so you can get your upgrades. You know, people who teach you skills for weapons, they'll be part of the wolf pack. They could show up at your camp. You could buy stuff from vendors if they show up at your camp. You can learn skills from, you know, the skill masters if they show up at camp. So that was really, really cool. Quality of life. You won't have to be fast traveling to towns as much. You can stay in the game. You can stay exploring and upgrade by just going to the camp, which is awesome. And the reason why I say that there's no stances is because they specifically didn't mention anything about stances. There might be stances, who knows? But I don't think there are. I think they're going with the weapon system, where each weapon is strong against certain types of enemies, is what it seems like. It looks like it's going to be a bigger open world. And also there's going to be bounties, and there's going to be special enemies that you can find, but you get like information cards, right? So you can keep track of all the NPCs you've come across that have given you information in regards to the people that you're hunting, or side quest missions and things like that. And another thing that they showed, which was very interesting, is that when you fight certain enemies, you can interrogate them to get information about certain characters, and you have a choice. I'm not sure if you can click both options or if it's just one option and then that enemy dies and you can't get the other information from them. They didn't show that much, but it's looking interesting. And there also seems to be like a reputation system. They kept mentioning the Onryu, which is what she is considered, which is like a demon ghost, something like that. They mentioned it in the video. I'll probably play a clip so I don't butcher it.
The people of Ezo believe Atsu is an Onryo, a wrathful ghost bent on revenge. And they're half right. Atsu doesn't care if she lives or dies. So
the traversal seems like it's gotten a little bit better. And just the gameplay just looked incredible. It looks so smooth. The graphics look amazing. And they also added, if you travel along flowers with your horse, it gives you a speed boost, which, judging by how big the map to look when they were showing different things, it looks like that's going to come in handy because it looks like a humongous open world. And they said as far as the story, it unfolds as you play through it and you hunt these things, but you can attack it any way you want from what it seems like, kind of like how Assassin's Creed is, but they didn't really specify. I just hope that doesn't cause the story to be either convoluted or lacking context, because you can attack it any way you want, you know what I mean? So even though you killed this guy, then they're talking, you go do this mission, but they're still talking like that guy's alive, you know, that type of thing. Hopefully that's not here. But let me know your thoughts. That joint got me hype. I'm ready. I'm ready for October 2nd. I'm ready to put on the mask. You already know. I mean, look at my mascot. Oni Liger. Oni mask. Liger spirit body. You already know what time it is. I'm ready. I hope you guys are hyped for it. Let me know in the comments below how you're feeling. And if I missed mentioning anything. But the game looks great, and I can't wait. So, until then, stay tuned. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.